Good morning, everybody. Today is October 26th, 2021, and we are focused on pages 216 and 217 today. We kind of analyzed this map last week and looked at some different things. Now we're looking at page 216, okay? I'm not going to have this as a do now today, but the word accomplice is a person who helps someone, like if I were to help someone escape or get out of trouble, or even if I were to help someone get across the river because the police are chasing them on the other side of the river, whatever. An accomplice is a person who helps someone escape, and they are called an accomplice, okay? So that's an accomplice. You've maybe heard, don't be an accomplice to bad company. All right, so let's look at these words. We have the word remain and claim, okay? So the word remain is to stay in the same blank as before. All right, so basically to remain somewhere is to stay in the same spot or place as before. So stay in the same spot or place as before. Why do you remain in school after classes end for the day? Sometimes I remain in school after classes end when I want to blank. Okay, you guys will fill that portion in. Okay, very good. Okay, then we have the word claim. To state that something is blank even though other people might blank. Okay. To state that something is true, or to state that something is relevant. Okay, they use the word true, even though other people might believe something else. Okay, all right, so if you make a claim, on something, that means to state that something is true, even though other people might believe something else. Okay. What is something you claim to be true? I claim that I am stronger than blank. Okay, you guys need to fill something in with that. Okay, all right, so we're looking here at April 15th. Remember back, this is John Wilkes Booth, his attempt to escape after he has shot the president and he's being chased. Okay. All right, so we've got the Surratt Tavern in Maryland. Booth and his accomplice, David Harold, stopped to pick up 2 rifles at Surratt Tavern. The owner, Mary Surratt, is a Confederate sympathizer. Surratt later says she knew nothing of Booth's plans, but tavern keeper John Lloyd says Surratt told him to have those shooting irons ready for Booth. Booth had broken his leg fleeing the theater. He and Harold go to the home of Dr. Samuel Mudd. Mudd, a Confederate supporter, owned slaves until Lincoln emancipated them. Mudd treats Booth's leg. He invites the fugitives to spend the night. The next day, Mudd goes into town. He learns that Lincoln has died. Now Mudd is Booth's accomplice. Okay, that's what we talked about just barely with the do now. Booth and Harold then go to the home of another Confederate supporter, Samuel Cox. Cox leads the men to a hiding place in the woods near the Potomac River. He vows to help them escape to Virginia. To him, Booth and Harold are heroes. Okay, sorry, I got interrupted. Cox leads the men to a hiding place in the woods near the Potomac River. He vows to help them escape to Virginia. To him, Booth and Harold are heroes. Cox enlists the aid of Confederate secret agent Thomas Jones. Jones wants to help the fugitives, but Union cavalry are nearby. Booth and Harold must remain in hiding. If Jones turns Booth and Harold in, he will collect a $75,000 reward, but he has sworn to support the Confederacy. No, indeed, he later recalls, my word could not be bought for 100 times that amount. When Union soldiers first questioned Dr. Mudd, he claimed not to know the men who visited his farm on April 15th. 3 days later, soldiers questioned Mudd again. He admits that one of the men was Booth.